Strengths interviewing has been mainly developed by the Centre for Applied Positive Psychology alongside graduate recruiters who have chosen to take this new approach. Most notably, Ernst and Young have really pioneered with this. And there's lots of information certainly on their website about the strengths-based approach, but also on our website, so that's a good place to check. One useful thing to do in terms of raising your awareness of your own strengths is to take what we call a Realise 2 Strengths assessment. This is an online assessment. It's quite simple, it's not difficult in any way. It just asks you to think about your preferences related to certain strengths and then rate them accordingly. What the employer is looking to find out is what your natural strengths are, so the things that you are good at but also give you a real buzz and that you actually enjoy doing. And this is worthwhile to them because then in the workplace you're likely to be a lot more fulfilled by your job, a lot more satisfied, but you're also likely to be a lot more productive, so it works both ways. It's beneficial for both you and for them. Now typically strengths-based questions are phrased slightly differently, so they might feel a little bit unusual initially if this is not something you've faced before. A good example would be perhaps, do mistakes jump out at you, or are there enough hours in a day? So they sound quite unusual to begin with, but they're looking for sort of specific strengths that good candidates and people that already work in the organisation have, so that they can then match you specifically to roles which would suit your strengths and abilities. So there's no real right or wrong way to answer this type of question. They are looking for a very natural response, but usually high scores are awarded to people that seem genuinely interested in that particular strength. They will be looking for positive body language as well, so if you seem quite excited by a particular area or if you seem particularly switched on when they're talking about a certain strength, that would perhaps go in your favour. But they're also looking for you to perhaps provide examples, although not perhaps in the same structured way that you would with a competency-based answer. What's important to remember is that it might also be a quite different structure to the interview as a whole. So there may be quite a lot of questions at a reasonably fast pace, as opposed to maybe sort of 5 or 6 questions in a half an hour slot that you might face with a traditional competency-based interview.